Hello, good morning, and welcome to Kids Quiz, the second Kids Quiz that I've done here on Facebook Live. I do hope you're all well this Saturday morning, and I do hope you're taking care of yourselves, and I hope that you are safe. I'm Rob, for those of you who don't know who I am, and today it's Kids Quiz, so fun for the youngsters. We're going to start the quiz in about 10 minutes time, so you've got plenty of time to get yourselves ready and organised. You will just need a pen and paper for this quiz. Okay, so if you've got that already, sit back, relax, and enjoy the next 40 minutes or so in my company. I've decided to change my surroundings for this quiz, just to brighten things up a little bit. I'm actually in my bedroom at the moment. I'm actually sort of sat/leant on my bed. So yeah. So this is basically where I sleep. Anyway, good morning to everyone who is joining us. Natalia, welcome to the stream. Welcome to everyone who is joining in. How the quiz is going to work today is we've got 3 rounds. There are 10 questions in each round. And I should just give you a little bit of a disclaimer. I have not written this quiz. I've not written it. 2 very talented young people have written this quiz for me today. So a big thank you to Oscar and Matilda for taking a little bit of time out this week and writing some questions for this quiz. Now the quiz is for all kids of all ages. There are a few little disclaimers that I do need to say before we begin. Please, please, please do not write any answers in the chat box. Okay? Roland Rat is joining us, apparently. Is that Roland Rat? Yeah, it's Roland Rat. Roland Rat is with us. Hello, Roland Rat. Hello to Stacey. Hello to Dean. Oh, it's Harry Randall. Hello, Harry. Hi. Doubling up as Roland Rat today. I've forgotten what I was going to say. What was I going to say? Oh, I've just had a massive brain freeze, ladies, boys and girls. I really don't know what I'm going to say. It's not very often I'm lost for words. But, yeah, this is going to be a fun quiz. I've had a look at the questions already. And Oscar and Matilda have written this quiz today, so a big thank you to them for doing it. If you'd like to, if you want to get your kids to write a quiz for the kids quiz, I'm more than happy to accept your questions. You can message me through the page, through the Facebook group, or you can email me. My email address is hello@robfrancis.online. That's hello@robfrancis.online. I'll let you know when I'm doing the next kids quiz. I don't know when it's going to be, but we're going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to start the quiz at about 10 o'clock, like I said, so just to get you all in, get you all ready. Make sure you've got pen and paper ready. The rules, very simple. Please don't write your answers in the chat box. And also, adults, you are allowed to help your kids, but don't help them too much as to... So basically, if I was to say to you, what would you use to make sandcastles? Just don't say to your kids, oh, it's bucket and spade. Right, bucket and spade. Try and help them get the answers, okay? Now, like I said, it's just a bit of fun. It's not a serious quiz. It's just a bit of fun, something for your kids to do during the day. If you missed the first quiz that we did, I'm going to be putting it on my website. I've downloaded it and recorded it and put it on my website. Well, I will put it on my website, which is robfrancis.online, and you can watch that at any time. I'll put this quiz up on YouTube as well, so you can sit back and play it in real time. And just a reminder that for the adults tomorrow, we've got the adults quiz tomorrow, which is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a bit more adult orientated, obviously. Hello to those watching. We've got Sam Clements watching. Becky Allen is here. Hello, Becky. Big thank you again to Oscar and Matilda for writing the quiz. Sally's watching, Bonzo is with us, Emma Estelle is watching. Hello to you all. And hello to all the kids out there as well. Hello. We're going to start the quiz in about 5 minutes' time, so just get yourselves ready. Pen and paper is what you need. Now, I should tell you that there are three rounds. Hello to Amy McRae. Hello. There are 3 rounds, 10 questions in each round, and the 3 categories we've got, the 3 subjects for today are children's TV and film, true or false, and general knowledge. Okay? Hi, Emma, and hello, Hallie, if you're watching. Hello. Right. So basically how it's going to work is I'll read the question. Hi, Claire. Hope you're well. I'll shout out the window later. Anyway, so yeah, I do hope you're all looking after yourselves and taking care. I know it's not a nice time, is it, at the moment? Basically, I had a really horrible day yesterday. I really did. It wasn't a nice day yesterday. I was not having a good time. Hello from Isaac and Holly. Hello. Hello. So yeah, basically, so going back to the quiz. So there's going to be 10 questions in each round. I'll read each question twice. Once I've read the question, you will have 30 seconds to write down the answer, okay? And I've got a clock here that will count down 30 seconds. And then when the 30 seconds is up, I'll move on to the next question. At the end of the round, I will recap all 10 questions. Then I'll give you another 30 seconds just to work out the rest of the answers, okay? And then we simply move on, okay? I've got about half an hour in my schedule because I'm doing another live broadcast elsewhere this morning at 11 o'clock. So I need to be... Oh, by the way, this is the noise you'll hear when we move on to the next question. Okay? That's going to be the sound you hear when we move on to the next question. I've decided to get rid of that buzzer because it was getting annoying. A lot of people found that annoying the other week. So, yeah. Anyway, so the kids' quiz starting very shortly. The adults' quiz is tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. Hello, Simone. And the adults' quiz is going to be a little bit more adult-orientated. I am going to try my hardest here not to be naughty. I'm not a naughty man, as you want to see my sense of humour, but yeah, anyway, I'm just going to get the questions ready. Looks nice out there today, doesn't it? Chum can't really go anywhere. In fact, this afternoon I'm going for my my government-sanctioned walk. And if anybody's got a problem with that, then... Hi, Carrie. Hope you're well. Hello. So yeah, we've got 12 people on at the moment, which isn't too bad. Considering it's a Saturday morning, I'm not really expecting a lot of people online today, but I think Saturday morning at 10 o'clock's the best time to do it, because that's when... Well, usually kids are going off and doing activities and that, but there's nothing like that today, so we're going to do... I thought Saturday morning at 10 was perfect for me as well, because I mean, I've been awake since 6 this morning. Have I been awake since 6? Yeah, I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning, so doing a few little jobs and getting quizzes ready. So yeah, we're going to start the quiz in a moment, so if you want to get yourselves ready, we will be starting the quiz in just a moment. If you tune in late and you miss it, can you say hi to Hallie? She thinks you're famous. Hello, Hallie. I'm not famous. Wish I was. I just want to say, by the way, big thank you to everyone who's messaged me about the quizzes. One of you's even asked me to do a quiz every day, but I can't do that. Simply because these quizzes do take a lot of preparation. And I just don't have the time for it, and I just don't have the energy for it right now, to be fair. So doing one live quiz a week is good, and I'm doing the other online quizzes that you may have seen on the group over the last few days. Big thank you to everyone who's taken part in those quizzes. Got another mega quiz going live next week, which you can all take part in. Like I said, no prizes for the winners. Hello, Kirsty. Day off today, or are you working? That's my little sister, by the way, Kirsty. She's a carer. She's been doing a great job over the last few weeks. Anyway, if you are ready, we're going to start the quiz. Round 1 is children's TV. Now, remember, I've not written these questions, so I can't vouch for the validity of the answers. But what is written on my screen will be gospel. Okay? So whatever is written on my screen is the answer, and I'm going to accept no... Well, I may give you a little bit of leeway every now and then, but we'll see how things go. My mouse is choosing the right time to go funny on me. Right. So just to remind you, I'm going to read the question twice. Once I've read the question, you'll have 30 seconds to write down your answer. You'll hear the tone, and then I'll move on. Oh, you're working this evening? Okay. Anyway, we'll move on. Sorry, yeah, we'll carry on. So, read the question twice. You'll have 30 seconds to write down your answer. Then you'll hear the tone, and then we'll move on to the next question. Okay? Once I've done 10 questions, I'll read them all again, give you a little bit of time to work out your answers, then we'll go through the answers and we'll find out how you got on. Okay? So if we're all ready to go, we're going to start with question number 1. Who lives in the Aronnax? Who lives in the Aronnax? Don't write your answers in the chat box. Please write them on a piece of paper. And remember that I have not written this quiz, so I can't vouch for the validity of the answers. Who lives in the Aronnax? This is all about children's TV and film this round. Okay, a few seconds left and we'll move on to question 2. Here we go then, question number 2. What is the name of Dorothy's dog in The Wizard of Oz? What is the name of Dorothy's dog in The Wizard of Oz? Don't write your answers in the chat box. I think I need to make a little graphic or something to put on the screen saying don't write answers in the chat box. Saves me saying it all the time. Okay, we're going to move on to question number 3 shortly. Name all 3 doctors in Operation Ouch. Name all 3 doctors in Operation Ouch. I'm going to give you 1 point for each one. Okay, so you don't have to name all 3, but I'll give you 1 point for each one. Start the car. Actually, Bonzo, I'll be messaging you at some point today. I've got something I need to ask you. But more about that later. Question number 4 coming up. In Thunderbirds, what colour is Lady Penelope's car? In Thunderbirds, what colour is Lady Penelope's car? It's not that interesting. It's not that interesting. It's an iPad question. Are you sure this is a kid's quiz or am I just stupid? Remember, I have not written this quiz. This quiz has not been written by me. This quiz has been written by kids. I don't want to be rude to you though, Carrie. Next question. What is Hiccup's dragon called? What is Hiccup's dragon called? Carrie, you should know me by now. I'm not going to call you stupid on camera. Non-alcoholic drink for the kids quiz, by the way. I've got Diet Coke and a little bit of lime. Adult drink tomorrow. Okay, we move on to the next question. Wait a minute. Somebody's not in bed. But who's not in bed? Wait a minute. Somebody's not in bed. But who's not in bed? if you are just tuning in, hello and welcome. Please don't write your answers in the chat box. And if you've missed it, you'll be able to watch this back on YouTube later today. Hopefully the quiz will get a little bit easier. This one's a question I'm expecting adults and kids to get right. It's question number 7. The final game in each episode of Crackerjack is called what? The final game in each episode of Crackerjack is called what? I think the new series of Crackerjack has got to be one of my TV highlights of the year so far. Absolutely brilliant. If you've not watched it, it's on iPlayer. Go and watch it because it is just such fun. When it ended in 1984, I was just 16 days old when they made the final episode was aired back in 1984. That goes to show how old I am. Question number 8 is coming up. I think this is a Peppa Pig question. What is the name of George Pig's dinosaur? What is the name of George Pig's dinosaur? I think that is a Peppa Pig reference. At least in the next round, you'll have a 50-50 chance of getting every question right. So... okay, we're going to move on in a moment to question number 9. What is Captain Underpants' real name? What is Captain Underpants' real name? So yeah, I'll be putting these videos up on YouTube today as well, and you'll be able to watch them through my website, robfrancis.online. And we're going to move on in just a second to the final question in this round. Here we go. In the original Mary Poppins movie, what are the names of the 2 children? In the original Mary Poppins movie, what are the names of the 2 children? This is the last question of the round. I'll go through the questions again in a moment for anyone who has missed them. I'll give you about 60 seconds to come up with your answers, to work out your answers before we actually go through them. Okay. Hello to Hannah, hello to Kate, hello to Tim. Hope you're enjoying the kids quiz. Hope you've got kids helping you. Right, let's go through all the answers then to the questions. And we're going to start off with question 1. Who lives in the Aronnax? Question 2. What is the name of Dorothy's dog in The Wizard of Oz? Question number 3. Name all 3 doctors in Operation Ouch. And I'll give you 1 point for each of those. In Thunderbirds, question 4, what colour is Lady Penelope's car? Number 5, what is Hiccup's dragon called? Question 6, wait a minute, somebody's not in bed, but who's not in bed? Question 7, the final game in each episode of Crackerjack is called what? Number 8, what is the name of George Pig's dinosaur? Question 9, what is Captain Underpants' real name? And question 10, in the original Mary Poppins, what are the names of the 2 children? I'm going to give you 1 minute to play with your answers, think about them. You should do an under 10s quiz because Tyler only knew 1 answer. Well, the aim is basically to try and cater it to all ages, but it is difficult. But like I said, this quiz has been submitted by some children themselves, so we'll see how we might do another kids quiz next week or something. But we'll with the next round, you've got a chance of getting at least a few questions right. But remember, it's not all about the winning. It's not all about scoring points. It's just about taking part and having a little bit of fun. We're not taking this quiz too seriously. It's just something for the kids to do, just to occupy their minds and to keep them entertained, basically. Right, I've got about 10 seconds left, and then we're going to go through the answers. Okay. Right, so there's a maximum score of 12 in this round. So who lives in the Aronnax? The answer is the Necton family. Never heard of them. It's the Necton family. Question number 2. What is the name of Dorothy's dog in The Wizard of Oz? The answer is Toto. Question number 3. Name all 3 doctors in Operation Ouch. Dr. Chris, Dr. Zand and Dr. Rons. Or Dr. Ron. I'll give you 1 point for each of those, okay? Question 4. In Thunderbirds, what colour is Lady Penelope's car? The answer is pink. Number 5. What is Hiccup's dragon called? It's called Toothless. Question 6. Wait a minute, somebody's not in bed. But who's not in bed? It's Iggle Piggle. Number 7. The final game in each episode of Cracker Jack is called what? It is called Double or Drop. Question number 8. What is the name of George Pig's dinosaur? The answer is Mr. Dinosaur. So that's quite an easy one if you know your Peppa Pig. Question 9. What is Captain Underpants' real name? It's Mr. Krupp. And number 10. In the original Mary Poppins, what are the names of the 2 children, Jane and Michael? Tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 1 point for each of those. Okay? So there's actually 13 points to be won in this round. So put your scores in the comment box and let me know how you got on while I just get things ready for round 2. Sorry, my mouse is playing up. Four for the Randalls. Even with parents' help. I think you and Sarah need to go out of the room, I think. I'm only joking. 5 for Emma and Hallie, well done. Nicola Williams' family got 6, well done. How are you? 6 from Lottie, hello Lottie. Well done, you got 6, well done. 1 for Carrie. Oh, Carrie and Tyler only got 1, bless them. Don't worry, next round, you've got a chance. Joy got 9, well done Joy. Simone's family got 8, so well done. Well done. And Stacey and the family got 10, so well done to them. And we're trying to get her out of the room while the kids do the quiz. I hope the kids won't be helping you tomorrow afternoon with the adult quiz, because that could be interesting. Oh dear. 4 points for Claire and her family, well done. Any more before we move on? Right, okay, well, I think we'll move on. We're going to move on to round 2. And round 2 is true or false. So there's only one of 2 answers you can write down here. True or false. Is it true or is it false? Is it true, false, true, false, false, true, false, true, true, false, true, false? Okay, so here we go. Same rules apply. Please don't write your answers in the chat box. And basically you get 30 seconds after I've read the question. So here we go with question 1. It's true or false. The letter T is the most common letter used in the English language. The letter T is the most common letter used in the English language. Is it true or false? These are some great questions, by the way. These questions would work well in one of my pub quizzes, actually. I quite like this next one. Question 2. A pregnant goldfish is called a twit. A pregnant goldfish is called a twit. Is it true or is it false? True, false, I just don't know. Give me 1 second. Okay, we're coming up now to question number 3. A baby has more bones than an adult. Is that true or false? A baby has more bones than an adult. I shouldn't look so miserable. It's a kids' quiz. I should be happy, smiley, having fun. Right, question number 4 coming up. Sound travels much slower through water than air. Sound travels much slower through water than air. Is that true or false? Hello to Mike Bushell, who's watching from the BBC studios in Salford. Yes, adult quiz tomorrow at 4. Hello, Natalie. Hello, Eden. That's 4 o'clock UK time, by the way. Not 4 o'clock Australian time, New Zealand time, American time, whatever. 4 o'clock British time tomorrow afternoon for the adult quiz. Bring beer. We're going to move on. Question number 5. A tiger has stripes on his skin. A tiger has stripes on his skin. I should have some kids' music really, but playing in the background, but music, well, Facebook doesn't like people playing music on live streams. I'm actually going to try and experiment with some better ways to do these quizzes, make them a bit more interactive, but I'll think of a way. Hopefully you can still all see me. I've just had a bit of a problem with connections. Question number 6. Frogs have to drink lots of water. Apologies if you just experienced a blackout there. We've got to say the Wi-Fi signal's not very good here in this room, to be fair. I've got great Wi-Fi, but great internet, but it just doesn't stretch out into my bedroom. Eden, you will not be allowed to answer question number 7. Well, you can. Question number 7. The capital city of Australia is Sydney. The capital city of Australia is Sydney. Is it true or false? How many have we got left? We've got 3 more questions left in this round. Oh, this one's a very happy question. Oh, this is a very happy question. Question number 8. A cockroach will live for 9 days without a head before it starves to death. A cockroach will live for 9 days without a head before it starves to death. That's a happy question. 2 more questions to go, and then we'll go through the answers. Question number 9. The Great Fire of London swept through London in 1466. Is that true or false? The Great Fire of London swept through London in 1466. Adult quiz tomorrow at 4 is going to be quite interesting. I'm actually working on the questions for that at the moment. Yes, I'm going to repeat all the questions at the end of the round. This is the final question. It's number 10. There is such a thing as a goat crossed with a spider to make a spider goat. There is such a thing as a goat crossed with a spider, making a spider goat. Well, we know there's such a thing as a spider pig. Spider pig, spider pig. Can he swing from a web? Though he can, he's a pig. Okay, we're going to go through all the answers. I'll go through the questions again in a moment. Is it advised kids don't watch your adult quiz? I don't mind kids watching the adult quiz, but I should point out that I may, well, because it's a little bit more adult orientated, there may be a few swear words on occasion. Well, I'll try not to swear, but yeah, if you want to watch, parental discretion, as they say, viewer discretion is advised. But yeah, anyone can watch the quiz. I'm not going to kick people out just because they're under 16 or anything. You're more than welcome to watch the adult quiz, but just do be warned that it may be a bit... We're not going to like go explicit. We're not going to use horrible words. We're not going to be horrible about anyone. But it may get a little... The humour may be a little bit more adult orientated. Right, let's go through the answers to the questions in round 2. Well, we'll go through the questions first. So we start with question 1. The letter T is the most common letter used in the English language. Number 2, a pregnant goldfish is called a twit. A baby has more bones than an adult. Question number 3. Question number 4, sound travels much slower through water than air. 5, a tiger has stripes on his skin. Number 6, frogs have to drink lots of water. 7, the capital city of Australia is Sydney. 8, a cockroach will live for 9 days without a head before it starves to death. Number 9, the Great Fire of London swept through London in 1466. And number 10, there is such a thing as a goat mixed with a spider, making a spider goat. Now, I'm going to give you a minute to think about it, but I'm just going to disappear very quickly. I will be back in a moment. I just need to go to the little boys' room. I will be back in a few moments, so stay there. I am back. And yes, I've washed my hands. As you'll probably find out. As you can see. Right. We're going to go through the answers in just a moment. Bear with me. Just going to dry my hands. Always wash my hands after going to the loo, Steve. Come on. Not that silly. So lovely aloe vera hand wash in the Co-op. One of the things in the Co-op that isn't expensive. I've got to actually have a moan, actually. Went in the Co-op this morning, wanted to buy some tomato ketchup because I wanted to have a bacon sandwich this morning. I'm not paying £3.20 for tomato ketchup. Anyway, enough about that. There'll be a lot of moaning on the moaning and groaning on the adult quiz tomorrow. Anyway, right. Question 1. The letter T is the most common letter used in the English language. The answer is false. It is the letter E. Number 2. A pregnant goldfish is called a twit. That is true. Never knew that. Number 3. A baby has more bones than an adult. That is true. A baby has 300 bones and an adult has 206, according to this. Question number 4. Sound travels much slower through water than air. That is false. Sound travels over 4 times faster through water than air. Number 5. A tiger has stripes on his skin. That is true. If you shave their fur off, they'd have striped skin. Number 6. Frogs have to drink lots of water. That is false. Frogs don't drink at all. Unless they drink Budweiser. All they absorb water through their skin. I've seen frogs drinking. In that advert, that famous advert. Question number 7. The capital city of Australia is Sydney. No, it's not. It's false. It's Canberra. Question number 8. A cockroach will live for 9 days without a head before it starves to death. That is true. Number 9. The Great Fire of London swept through London in 1466. True or false? It's false, because it was 1666. And finally, question number 10. There is such a thing as a goat mixed with a spider, making a spider goat. That is true. There really is a spider goat, and it makes webbed milk. Is there any of that in the Co-op right now? So that was the true or false round. Let me know how you got on. Put your scores in the comment box, and we'll see how you got on. And we've got one more round to go before I have to say goodbye, because I've got to be somewhere else at 11 o'clock this morning. I've got to be on and doing another online stream at 11 for some completely different reason. So let's see how you got on. 8 for Steve and the kids and the family. 6 for Emma and Hallie. Well done. 8 for Layla and Toby. 7 out of 10 for Liv and Flynn. Well done. Wow, some good scores here, I've got to say. Lottie got 6 by guessing a lot of them. That's how it usually works in true or false games, actually. It's just basic guesswork, really. When I do my quiz nights, I like to make them tough. Joy got 7. Well done, Joy. Well done. Well done to all of you. You're all doing well. We're going to move on to round 3 in just a moment. But, 8 out of 10 for Millie and Thomas. Well done. Well done to everyone. You've done very, very well in that round. I've got to say, I'm very impressed. Isaac and Holly got 8. I got 5. Tyler got 7. Samuel got 8 out of 10. Well done, Samuel. Bear with me just 1 second. I've just heard a noise, and I think that's my postman. Bear with me. Oh, it's arrived. That has just arrived in the post. This is a vital update from the government about coronavirus. Sorry, open it later. Right, we'll move on. Round 3. Final round, and it's all general knowledge, this one, so it's a bit of everything. And remember, I've not written this quiz, so I cannot vouch for the validity of the answers. But good luck. Hello to everyone. Right, here we go. Question number 1. In which book would you find the character Myrtle Meek? In which book would you find the character Myrtle Meek? And I'll give you a point if you can get the author as well. So the book title for 1 point and the author for another point. This is the final round, by the way. And we're going to move on to question number 2. Things fall when you drop them because of what? Things fall when you drop them because of what? And the answer is not clumsy people. Okay. Question number 3. In the nursery rhyme Jack and Jill... In the nursery rhyme Jack and Jill, what did Jack mend his head with? In the nursery rhyme Jack and Jill, what did Jack mend his head with? Becky, your answer to number 2, actually. Yeah, I would have accepted that as a correct answer, actually. Ooh. This is coronavirus update. It's on the government notepaper. Ew. Right, question number 4. What is the smallest country in the world? What is the smallest country in the world? I've got to say, the quality of the paper that they've written this letter on, look at that. They could have used decent paper rather than writing on scrap paper. Hello, Mike, again. Anyway, question number 5 coming up. Who is the manager of Liverpool Football Club? Who is the manager of Liverpool Football Club? I've got some leaflets as well. Right. Question number 6. How many planets are in our solar system? How many planets are in our solar system? Mike should get that one, but Mike's not a child. So he shouldn't be really playing this unless he's got a child with him. And I know he hasn't because he's up in Salford. I'm joking, of course. Parchment paper. I think Jacob Rees-Mogg still uses that. Anyway, I won't swear. How many planets are in our solar system was the question. And we're going to move on to question number 7. Now, for question number 7, I'm going to be a little bit lenient, okay? So listen carefully. Which year was the Lego Company founded? Which year was the Lego Company founded? Now, I'm going to give you the point if you get it 5 years either side, okay? So if you get it within 5 years of that day, of that year, I'll give you the point, okay? So you don't have to get it exactly right. You can get it 5 years either side, and I will give you the point. Three questions left. Question number 8. It is impossible for most people to do what with their elbow? It is impossible for most people to do what with their elbow? Think carefully before you type anything in the comment box that's funny, okay? Mike, if you are watching, by the way, I shall be contacting you at some point today regarding the podcast. Okay, 2 questions to go. Question 9. Which fruit is the most popular consumed fruit in the world? Which fruit is the most popular consumed fruit in the world? Which fruit is eaten more than any others, basically? Final question coming up, people. I know it's sad, but okay, the final question. Who was the first woman to do a solo flight across the Atlantic? Who was the first woman to do a solo flight across the Atlantic? It's basically telling me everything that I already know about coronavirus, so it's just... Anyway. Right, that's it. Time to read all the questions again for you. And then I'll give you 60 seconds to finish off before we go through the answers one last time. So here we go. Question 1. In which book would you find the character Myrtle Meek? Question 2. Things fall when you drop them because of what? Question 3. In the nursery rhyme Jack and Jill, what did Jack mend his head with? Question 4. What is the smallest country in the world? 5. Who is the manager of Liverpool Football Club? Question 6. How many planets are in our solar system? Question 7. Which year was the Lego company founded? And I will give you the point if you get it within 5 years of the date, okay? Question 8. It is impossible for most people to do what with their elbow? Question 9. Which fruit is the most popular consumed fruit in the world? And question 10. Who was the first woman to do a solo flight across the Atlantic? I'm going to give you 60 seconds now, and then we will go through the answers. So a big thank you to Oscar and Matilda for writing this quiz. If you would like to get your kids involved in writing questions for the quiz, please do. I mean, the more the merrier. You can email your quizzes to hello@robfrancis.online. Or you can send them to me through Facebook Messenger, however you want to do it. It doesn't matter. I will let you know when I'm going to do the next kids quiz. I don't know when it's going to be yet, because I've got a few things on next week that I really need to sort out. Don't forget, we've got the adults quiz tomorrow at 4 p.m. That's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be really humorous, I hope. I'm going to work on the questions for that this afternoon, actually, whilst watching Archive Sport. So we've got about 10 seconds, and then we're going to go through the answers. And we'll see how you got on. Okay, there we go. Right, let's go through the answers. Question 1. In which book would you find the character Myrtle Meek? The book is called Thing, and it's by David Walliams. So you get 1 point for each of those, okay? Question number 2. Things fall when you drop them because of what? The answer is drunk people. No, it's not. No. It's gravity. Gravity is the answer. Question number 3. In the nursery rhyme Jack and Jill, what did Jack mend his head with? The answer is vinegar and brown paper. Question number 4. What is the smallest country in the world? The answer is Vatican City. Question 5. Who is the manager of Liverpool Football Club? It is Jurgen Klopp. And his famous brother, of course, is Clippity. Question number 6. How many planets are in our solar system? The answer is 8. If you wrote down 9, Pluto is not a planet anymore. Question number 7. Which year was the Lego company founded? The correct answer is 1932. So if you said anything from 1927 to 1937, you've scored a point. Well done. Question 8. It is impossible for most people to do what with their elbow? Lick it. It is impossible for most people to lick their elbow. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. No. Can't do it. Question number 9. Which fruit is the most popular in the world? It is bananas. More than 40 tonnes are consumed annually. And finally, question number 10. Who was the first woman to do a solo flight across the Atlantic? The answer is Amelia Earhart. So well done if you got that right. Right. You know what to do. Put your scores in the comment box. Let me know how you got on with that one. Hopefully you did okay on that one. That was a little bit tough. That was quite tough, that round, I thought. Hopefully your comments are coming in. 9 for the Randalls. Well done. 7 for the Mansbridge family. Liv and Flynn got 7. Well done. The Williams family got 5. So well done. Some good scores there. So confident, only got 4. We blame Daddy. Yeah, blame Gregor. 4 for Lottie this time. And also good that round. 3 out of 10 for Samuel. Well done, Samuel. Good effort. Charlotte got 9 for Joy. 3 for both Carrie and Tyler. 6 from Millie and Thomas. Well done. I think you've all done very, very well. I have to say, well done to everyone. But that is it. That's the end of the quiz. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I know it's just something to keep you all occupied whilst we're all in lockdown. But thank you very much for taking part. Hopefully I'll do another kids quiz for you very, very soon. I'm going to be putting this quiz up on YouTube later on, so if you have missed it, you'll be able to watch it again. Again, thank you to Oscar and Matilda for writing all the questions. They sent me got these questions sent to me on Thursday night, and they were really good questions, I have to say. So thank you very much for watching. If your kids want to write some quiz questions, please get them involved. I'd love them to write some questions. Email address is hello@robfrancis.online. Send them to me and then I'll go through them and put them into some sort of quiz. I'll let you know when I'm going to do the next kids quiz. It will be sometime, probably within the next 7 days. I'll announce when the next quiz is going to be. Don't forget the adult quiz tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. Come along, have some fun. It is something different for everyone to do. I should point out, again, I'm just doing these quizzes out of the goodness of my heart. I've never charged anyone don't ask for any money for doing these quizzes. I'm just doing them out of the goodness of my heart. It's just keeping me occupied as well, because I know that lockdown is a pain in the neck. Hopefully it won't be too long before we're all back outside again. The pubs are open again and I'm not doing these quizzes. I'm going to carry on doing these quizzes until the pubs reopen. And then when the pubs reopen, we may do a once a week thing, but we'll see. We'll see how things progress over the next few weeks. But thank you very much for watching, everyone. Have a nice day. Do take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Stay indoors. Remember to wash your hands. And I'll see you all again really, really soon. Bye-bye.